Hey guys, this is Davis again from Davis Comic Finds, and I'm coming at you today with a haul video. And I have my list pulled out, so you know something or some things are going to be coming off the list this time. Pretty excited about this one. I'll try to remain reserved, but pretty excited. Start off with a few things that weren't on my list that I grabbed. This book is Golden Age. Spine is almost completely split, but you stick it in a Mylar, it looks pretty good. First EC horror book that I've ever owned. This is Vault of Horror number 38. As you can see, the spine is in rough shape, but you look at that from a distance, it doesn't look too bad. So got that for a really good price, I thought, so jumped on it. Another book I got at a good price. I don't buy a lot of slabs, but I couldn't pass this one up. This is the first appearance of Starhawk, Defenders number 28. It's a 9.2, so for a 1975 book, a 9.2, that's not too bad. So, happy to add that to my collection. Next up are some Amazing Spider-Man books. These are some 1 in 25 variants. Start with this. This is 643. I don't know if this one's 1 in 25 or not. I think it might be. But grab these from My Comic Shop. Or grab this one from mycomicshop.com. So 643. Didn't have that one. Didn't have that variant. These I grabbed on eBay. From the new Hunted storyline, this is the 1 in 25, issue 18. I grabbed 19. It's a Craven storyline. I gotta grab these. And the Awesome Bagley, issue 20. So, Craven cover right there. Grab those for my collection. Grab these 3 books. These would have been on my list. But I didn't think I'd be able to find them at a price I would be happy with. But sure enough, I did. So, grab these. Flashpoint, Batman, Night of Vengeance, number 1. Interesting story if you guys ever get a chance to read it. It's issue 2 and issue 3. So, there was only 3 issues in the set. So, happy to grab those. I grabbed those from My Comic Shop as well. A couple other books from My Comic Shop. These are on my list. Daredevil issue 21. Gave like $8 for that one. They called it a VG maybe, but I mean it's perfectly fine for me. I'm glad with it. Glad with the condition of that one. And I paid about the same for this issue 25. So those are on my list. Number 9 right here. So I can check off 21 and 25. So 21's gone and 25 is gone. That gives me 22 through 24 that I need for the Daredevil run. So those shouldn't be too bad to grab. Next up, I got a nice copy from mycomicshop.com of Mysteries of Unexplored Worlds, number 44. Or not 44, 46, I should say. Book I had in my childhood. Wanted a fine or better. I would call that a fine. It's a very nice looking copy. Everything's sharp. I'd call that a fine plus. So, happy to grab that. Also on my list. Number 15 on the list. Okay. So I can mark it off. So that's got several books off my list. But wait, there's more. Another Golden Age book. Got this for a really good deal. it does have issues, but for the price I gave, I'm happy to grab it even with said issues. This is Action Comics issue 88. You can see there's your biggest issue right through here, but I got it for a steal, and I'll gladly check it off my list for the price that I paid for it. So happy to grab that. Bought it from a seller on eBay that didn't normally sell comics, and yeah, I made an offer. Didn't expect them to accept it, but they did. So it worked out for me. That was number 2 on my list. So, but you say, wait, there's more? And I usually save books on my list for last. So I wonder what it could be. I wonder. I always save the best for last. I pulled this out, so here's a hint of what it may be. Okay, there's my issue number 2 of Amazing Spider-Man. What could this be? What could this be? What could this be? Back cover's a little rough. Got some damage here. So not a high grade book, but a book nonetheless. We're missing a chunk right here. I understand that. Probably a 1.5 copy. I'd say 1.5. I'd hope for a 1.8, but I'd say a 1.5 is fair. It's reasonable. But we got Amazing Spider-Man issue number 1. Like I say, it's got issues. You see the obvious. It's got some staining at the top. It's got a couple places. You got a place where some's missing down here and down here. You know, some staining at the top. But just to have a copy of it, I got it for about $750 to $1,000 less than what I was gonna have to pay. Slab copies of this go for about $4,000. I didn't play, or didn't. Slab copies at a 1.5 go for about $4,000. I didn't play anywhere close to that. So I'm really excited. Staples are, it's attached at the Staples. Everything seems to be attached. Pages look nice. Just here's your big flaw, which, I mean, for the colors as bright as they are, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it. I'm great with that. So there's issue 1 and issue 2. So now my ASM collection is complete. I've got cover A's of 1 through 800 and what was the most current issue? This issue 20 is 823. Is that right? No. 821. So 1 through 821, 822, whatever it's at. All the cover A's. Now I don't have all the variants, and I'm not going to try to get all the variants, but really excited to add that to my collection. I mean, I'm just going to be sitting and looking at it for the rest of the year probably. But really excited, really stoked to get that. So I can check that off the list. I didn't think I'd be able to say that this year, but it worked out. The price was right. I had saved most of it, took the rest out of my savings, so I don't owe anybody anything. I'll probably still try to sell some stuff to make up the difference, but really excited to have that. So number 1 is off the list. So I've just got Batman 232, TMNT Adventure Special 1011, Daredevil 22, 23, 24, and all these Ultimate Spider-Mans from Volume 3. I've got a con coming up in June. I might work on that some. But, yeah, really excited to complete that. I can't get it. I mean, come on. been working towards this for 10, 12 years. So, really excited to have that in the collection. So, let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, like, subscribe, comment. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless. Just really happy to add that to my collection. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, and as always, have a great rest of the day.